Okay, hey Dr. Johnson. I'll be honest, I'm looking down a little bit because I wrote down whatever it was here. But so in the letter to the new teachers, I enjoyed where it was talking about finding a positive tribe because I feel like, good breeds out good. And so if you're with positive people, then all that you exude is positivity. But if you're with negative people, even if you are a positive person, like the saying goes, one bad apple ruins the whole bunch. So you want to hang out with positive people, even in your school. And sometimes it can be hard, especially because, like in my mom's school, they have pods. And so everybody in fourth grade might be really, really negative. Well, okay, during lunch, let's go around to third grade, go to second grade. So I enjoyed that one. And then also focus on what you can control. Many times we think about, oh, I can't do this, I can't, but it kind of goes along with the first one. If you find people that are positive, then you're also finding veterans in that school, and then you're figuring out, okay, you know what, let's focus on the positive. This is what I can control, this is what I can do, this is what, I have available to me to help my students. I'll just focus on that. There's a lot of things that we could focus on that's negative, but it's only going to affect our students. The more negative that we are, the more we focus on what we can't do, the more that our students are affected by that. And then also forgive. I think that's something that's like really important, not just of you as a teacher doing, but also having that atmosphere in your classroom as well. Forgiving and asking for forgiveness. I remember we were watching a video, or maybe it was you talking about it, but talking about like asking for forgiveness, saying, I'm sorry, I messed up, but just being open to forgiving and saying, you know what, they may have done it on purpose, but I choose to forgive because the only person that it hurts is myself. And then in the Daring Classrooms video by Brené Brown, I enjoyed when she shared that we should know the difference between shame, guilt, humiliation, and embarrassment. And knowing the difference between those is important, so then you can identify what it is. And I love how on guilt, humiliation, and embarrassment, those were all like, I shouldn't have gotten that, or I shouldn't have done that, or that kind of stunk that happened, but it's still open. You can still talk about that one. But shame is that silent killer. It's the one that you keep inside, no one knows about. And just having a classroom and atmosphere that allows shame resiliency, even though it's not possible to just completely cut it out of the classroom, but saying, you know what, we're not going to tolerate that. This is not the atmosphere that we're going to promote. And then also that courage only comes from allowing yourself to be vulnerable. I really enjoyed that one because courage takes bravery, and bravery takes saying, you know what, I may or may not fail, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to put myself in a position where I most likely could fail, but I most likely could succeed. And I don't know which way it's going to go, but the one thing that I can control is saying I allow myself to be vulnerable. And then the last thing, where she said, many people perceive joy as vulnerability. I think that's something that is very common for pretty much everyone in this world. It's one thing to just like have a happy moment or a good moment, but like having true joy, you're vulnerable because at any instant that could be taken away, but that goes back up. Focus on what you can control. And she partnered that with gratitude. You know what? I have this joy now, and I can control the fact. I can be, grateful for it, or I can think about something negative. So in having that joy, allowing myself to be vulnerable and saying, you know what? I can control the situation that I have now. I'm just going to say, I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for this situation. I'm grateful for whoever you are, and allowing ourselves to be open and vulnerable, even in the sense of having joy. So I hope you had a great day on Thursday, and hi to whoever else is watching this. See you later.